What's going on, guys? Today we are outside and I'm going to be showing you guys my outdoor sulcata enclosure that I am working on. I know I've mentioned it in previous videos, so now you guys get to kind of see what I'm working on. So let's take a look. Alright, so we are outside in the backyard, like I said, and right behind me is the sulcata enclosure. So I'm going to kind of show you guys how I got to this point so far, and then you guys can tag along for the rest of the build as we build this thing. So to start out, what I did was I laid a foundation of concrete blocks, and let me just say that I had no experience with any of this in terms of building. I learned all of this from YouTube, and I just want you guys to know that you guys can build pretty much anything as long as you're willing to learn and put in the time. So what I did was I got probably about 30 concrete blocks and I mortared them together. Now I had no experience, like I said, mortaring things together. But if you want to kind of take a closer look, you can see that it's not pretty in between the blocks, but it does the job. It's holding them together and it's keeping out the airflow. So that's going to help him maintain the right temperature in the winter. So once I got that finished, I moved on to the frame. I built 3 wooden boxes, and then across the top are 2x4s that connect everything together. Now the reason I chose to build boxes is because inside it'll be insulated, and that's because in the winter it can actually get below freezing at some points. Usually it doesn't get below 15 degrees maybe, but it can get in the single digits. This we had a cold winter, so he really needs to maintain a temperature of 70 or above, so that'll help doing that. Now the top are 2 individual wooden boxes, and the reason I did that is because they're going to be able to fold over so I can get in there and clean it without ducking down and scrubbing, which is a pain in the butt. Trust me, I work at a zoo. I don't work there. I volunteer at a zoo, and it's not fun climbing in tiny enclosures, so that'll really help in cleaning. So the next step in the build is going to be to pour a concrete floor. Now the reason I'm doing that is the same reason I chose the blocks, is because sulcatas are destructive and they know how to dig really well. And I didn't want him digging out, and it also helped maintain, again, that heat. So after we get that floor laid, then it's really a quick finish to put the insulation in, put the last of the sides on, and finish the top, and then we'll be good. So once we finish this portion of it, the next step is to dig a 1-foot trench all the way around that tree, back across and back in, to put wood underground. Now the reason we're putting wood underground is because, like I said, sulcatas love to dig, and if he can dig under a fence, he's going to get out. That's honestly how I think I got Zeus in the first place, because they found him in the middle of the woods, the people I got him from, and the previous owners probably didn't realize that they could get out once they get bigger. So that'll help keep him from digging out, and then the top fence will be about 1 foot to 16 inches above the ground, and that, again, well, that'll keep him from climbing over. And I also think I might add the teacup pig if they get along in here. So I'm going to add a top layer of fencing. You can see it right behind me. It's right over here. And so I'm going to add this, and that'll keep the pig and the tortoise in. It'll also keep predators out. I have coyotes and bear and fox and raccoons, especially raccoons. They can cause tremendous problems for any of my animals here, and that's one of my big concerns, is predator proofing, and I'll go in that during another video. So basically this is all I've got done now. This is part 1. Part 2 is going to be me finishing this. I'm really hoping to finish this by the end of this month, maybe next month, and get it all done for you guys and show you guys how I did it, and just to show you guys that anyone can do this. Like I said, I had no experience with any of this, and you just got to figure it out. So make sure you subscribe so you guys can see how I finish this, and also a little sneak peek of what's to come. Next to the tortoise enclosure is going to be 3 turtle enclosures with either 3 individual ponds or 1 big pond. 2 of them will be for 2 of the turtles inside, like I mentioned in the video, and 1 will be for a future turtle, and that'll be right here. I want to put all this space used for animals and rescuing animals. I'm going to put a greenhouse out here somewhere, so all that stuff is coming hopefully this summer. Most of it will be this summer, so make sure you guys subscribe. I've had such a big growth so far, and it's thanks to you guys that I hit 1,000 views on my reptile room tour, so I really appreciate you guys. So make sure on this video you leave a like and you subscribe to the channel so you see everything that's to come. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.